My name is Tabish. I am 19 years old and I live in Lahore, Pakistan. I am staying at my uncle's house for studies. There are 4 people in the house, my uncle and his daughter. Uncle is a bank officer while my aunt is a housewife. Aunt is 43 years old and my uncle is 52 years old. Maria is 22 years old. Uncle's name is Saki. He is very strict but very loving. Aunt's name is Sadia and she is a very simple-natured woman. Aunt got married immediately after her education. Aunt loves uncle with all her heart and is very loyal to him. Seeing her love and loyalty towards uncle, it always felt as if it has been only a few days since she got married to uncle and Maria is becoming a doctor. Anyway, life was going well. In uncle's house, there is 1 room downstairs and along with it, drawing room and dining downstairs. Uncle lives in the downstairs room while there are 2 rooms upstairs. One was mine and the other was Maria's. One day I was sleeping in my room at night as per my daily routine when I woke up to the sound of a knock on my room's door. I looked at the time and it was 12 o'clock in the night. I got worried and thought in my heart that who has come at this time and why. I went and opened the door and Maria was standing in front of me and there was a lot of worry on her face. I asked Maria, "Are you all right now?" Maria looks worried now. Maria said that Tabish, I have seen a very scary dream due to which I am very scared. I am not able to sleep and I was feeling very scared in Rome so I came to your room. Can I sleep here? I said, Maria, please come and sleep here. I am not worried. I gave water to Maria. She lay down on the other bed and I also lay down on my bed. We fell asleep while talking. In the morning when I woke up, Maria had already gone to her room and I also got up and started getting ready. After getting ready, I went down to the breakfast table and Maria was also ready and having breakfast. Chachi and Cha-Cha were also having breakfast. I told everyone. I saluted and started having breakfast. During breakfast Maria told Uncle about the night and how she was scared, on which I gave a chance and Uncle just smiled. Maria finished her breakfast and told me to hurry up as we will get late. Here I should tell you that I pick and drop Maria to her medical college in my car, whereas Uncle has his own car in which he goes to the bank. I quickly finished my breakfast and got up and picked up my kit and Maria her box. After sitting in the car we headed towards our destination. Until we reached the medical college we had normal gossip like every day. Then I dropped Maria to her college. Maria got out of the car saying bye and promising to pick me up again on time and started going inside the college. I started looking at Maria carefully when suddenly the sound of a car rang from behind and I regained my senses that I was standing blocking the way. Maria had gone inside the college and I also started walking towards my college. Today, I was not feeling like going to college. If Maria would have gone out of my mind, I would have liked her. I was just waiting for the college to end so that I could go to pick Maria up. Here I will also tell you Maria's complete appearance. Maria is so cute as if it is a miracle of nature. Maria's hair is black and long and silky. Her eyes are very cute and big. Her complexion is very white, with a cute nose and hunt pink hair. Neither too thin nor too fat, and her height is 5 feet 6 inches. I am also a smart boy. My height is 5 feet 9 inches. My complexion is white and my eyes are attractive. I was lost in Maria's thoughts when suddenly someone came and shook me a little by holding my shoulder from behind and said, "Sir, where are you lost today?" I looked back and smiled and saw that it was my friend Pinky. Pinky and I were in the same school since childhood. Now the college was also the same. Pinky was a friend of mine with whom I shared everything, and she too shared everything with me. I had other friends but none were as close to me as Pinky. Yes, where are you lost? 3 minutes and 57 seconds. I said nothing, just like that. Pinky insisted a lot, but now obviously I could not disappoint her by telling her my thoughts. And anyway, I could not tell her what I was thinking under any circumstances. And Pinky started talking about this and that, and I too kept secret with her. Then I attended the classes and after finishing from there, I left to pick up Maria. After reaching outside Maria's college, I messaged Maria on her cell to come out. Maria was waiting for me. She came in front of the college gate. I became intoxicated on seeing her because Maria was looking very beautiful. Maria came and sat in the car and I also came back to my senses. Today Maria was very angry. When I asked her, she told me that she had a fight with a friend today and Maria was very angry. Seeing Maria's condition, I told her a joke or two which made her mood better. On the way, I was thinking that I don't know why I was looking at Maria with loving eyes. Before today, neither did any girl come in my life nor did my mind ever go towards anyone. Thinking this, I reached home and both of us got down from the car and entered the house. I greeted Chachi and started going to our rooms to freshen up. While climbing the stairs, Maria was ahead of me. This journey of stairs ended with Maria and Maria entered her room and I entered mine. Anyway, I lay down on the bed to relax for some time and after a while went down to eat. Below, Maria was already sitting on the table and eating. I tried to make up my mind that I will not look at Maria now. I saw some success in my aim that I did not try to look at Maria during or after eating and I came to Rome. I slept as per my routine and then got up, got freshened up and sat down to study. In the evening, I went out to Rome with friends. When I came back, it was already dinner time. When I came to eat after freshening up, Chachi and Maria were waiting for me at the dining table. Cha-Cha asked me about studies and I told him that everything is fine. Cha-Cha then asked Maria and Maria also told about her studies. I ate food and came to Rome and turned on the laptop and started watching a movie when suddenly there was a knock on Rome's door. I turned off the laptop and opened the door and Maria was standing in front. I asked Maria what is the matter. So Maria said that Tabish you will not laugh, right? I said Maria what is the matter? Maria said first promise that you will not laugh at me. I said okay Baba I am not laughing now tell me what is the matter Maria said Tabish I am still feeling scared in my hair I said it was just this much why would I laugh on this whenever you feel scared now you come and sleep in my hair. It is not something new then Maria said Tabish today when I told Chachicha in the morning that last night when I was dreaming how Chachi started laughing so I thought that you should not laugh on me too I said no Maria there is nothing like that whenever you feel scared you can come. Maria smiled and said well what kind of love do you have for me? You don't show as much love as you are showing. Expressing a little resentment, I asked Maria why did you say so? Maria said I am standing at the door of your room for the last 5 minutes. You have not asked me to come inside till now. I got embarrassed on this statement of Maria. I did not even remember that I did not ask Maria to come inside. I moved to the side and leaned forward a little and jest. She lay down after applying the blanket and I closed the door of the room and I also came and sat on my bed. And asked Maria that Maria, now you are so angry that whenever I see you in anger, I start feeling scared. But whenever you see a scary dream, now you get so scared that now I cannot recognize that you are the same angry Maria. Maria laughed at this and said that I myself do not know what is the reason for this. But whenever I get to know the reason, I will definitely tell you. Okay now do not talk much and let me sleep and what will you do now? I said that Maria, I will study for a while and then I will sleep. So Maria said that okay I am going to sleep. You turn off the light and turn on your table lamp and study. I did the same and Maria fell asleep in a short while. I had lied to Maria about studying. Actually I wanted to give Maria the impression that I study till late at night. There was no point in studying. I just kept turning the pages of the book for a while. Then I closed the book and turned on the laptop and started using the internet and after using the internet for some time I went asleep on the bed. When I woke up in the morning, Maria had gone to her room and I saw the time and I was getting very late for college. I got up and got ready and went downstairs. Chachi, Cha-Cha and Maria had finished their breakfast and Maria was waiting for me. Maria's eyes fell on me as soon as she saw me. She said you are late today. You were studying till late at night. I said yes Maria. I sat and studied till late at night that's why I couldn't sleep. Maria said well done. Keep studying with full dedication like this. I said in my heart that Maria I will study with full dedication like this because now only studies are my priority. Life is over and now have breakfast quickly. I am also getting late. There is a function in the college today. I have to go and prepare for it. I greeted Chachicha and started having breakfast and Maria started watching some morning show on TV. While having breakfast, I was also looking at Maria with my eyes fixed. Maria was wearing a red dress today which was suiting her very well and she was looking very cute. Maria was white in color and the red dress was looking very good on her. Looking at Maria, I felt like sitting in front of her and just keep looking at her and let the days, weeks, months and years pass by. I just want to keep looking at Maria and not take my eyes off her. I don't know what was happening to me. With each passing day, my thoughts and ideas about Maria were changing. Have I fallen in love with Maria? As soon as my heart typed this question in my mind, my heart started getting electric shocks. Yes, it was love. I had a very good friend in college. Saif was very much in love with a girl in our college, and that girl was Pinky, who was my best friend. Pinky did not like Saif in the same way that Saif liked Pinky. But Pinky definitely liked Saif as a good friend. Saif loved Pinky with all his heart, and Saif himself once told me that when you start thinking about a single person day and night, and after this when the question arises in your mind whether you have fallen in love with this person or not, then understand that you have fallen in love with this person with all your heart. When Saif told me this philosophy of his, I laughed at it because at that time I did not love any girl. Now obviously only a person who is in love understands such things. One who has never loved will definitely laugh at such a philosophy. This was the only thing that echoed in my mind, after which I started feeling electric shocks because I had fallen in love for the first time in my life, and that too with Maria. I hurriedly finished my breakfast and asked Maria to get. I dropped Maria at her medical college and kept looking at her helplessly until she went inside the gate and disappeared from my sight. My helplessness and my wet eyes had declared my deep love for Maria. But Maria was unaware of my feelings. She did not know how deeply I had fallen in love with her in just 2 days. How to tell Maria that I love her? The battle of questions continued inside me, and I reached my college. Today Pinky was also nowhere to be seen. I also did not text her to ask where she was because I wanted to be alone. After leaving college, I was going towards Maria's college to pick her up when I got a message from Maria that Tabish, don't come now. I am late due to a function. I will message you when I have to call you for pick me up. I then started for home from there. I met my aunt after reaching home, and when she asked about Maria, I told her that Maria would be late due to a function. I came to my room and after freshening up, came down to eat. Chachi sat next to me. During the meal, I suddenly asked Chachi that Chachi had chosen orange for the wedding of this and Cha-Cha. Chachi laughed and said, "How did you remember this today?" I said, "Chachi, tell me what you asked." Chachi said that although your uncle is my first cousin, he liked me a lot from a very young age, and this liking slowly turned into love. And one day your uncle expressed his love to me, and I asked what Chachi replied to her uncle. Chachi said that your uncle is a very good person, and I found him perfect for me as a husband. But modesty is a woman's jewel, so I could not say anything to him in reply at that time. Your uncle then sent a proposal to our house. We both got married, and I consider myself a lucky woman that I was engaged to a good person like your uncle. I came upstairs to the room after having food and started listening to songs on the laptop and started thinking that I should also express my love to Maria. Today, as per my routine, I was not even able to sleep. I had heard it right that in love you feel less hungry and sleep less. Time passed like this while listening to songs, and then I got a message from Maria asking her to come and pick me up. I got up and drove to Maria's college. I messaged Maria to come out, and after a while Maria came out of the gate and headed towards the car, but there were 2 more girls with her. One of them was my friend Pinky, and the other I was seeing for the first time today. I parked the car on the side and came out and greeted Maria and this girl and asked Pinky how she came here. Pinky told me that she is her cousin who has just got admission here. She had invited me to the college function today, saying that we will have some fun. I asked Pinky to come, I will drop you guys. She said no, our car is about to come. You go. I got in the car saying bye to Pinky and her cousin, and Maria also said bye to them and sat in the car. As soon as Maria came and sat in the car, it felt as if she had become a resident of the car. It felt as if flowers started blooming around me, and my heart smiled secretly. I asked Maria about today's function, and Maria started telling me about the function. My life, everything was sitting just a few inches away from me. Today, the journey I was taking in the car with Maria, my heart wanted that this journey should never end. And my heart also wanted that I should take the car on a road which would never end. But all these desires were such that by thinking about them, I could only give peace to my heart by taking some pills. The reality was that what I wanted was impossible and unattainable. After some time, we reached home, and when we entered the house, Maria went to meet her aunt in her room, and I came to my room. Today, I did not even feel like going to my friends, and my condition was such that I just wanted to be alone, and if anyone had the authority to end my loneliness, it was Maria. At night, when it was time for dinner, I went down to eat and after saluting everyone, sat down to eat. Anyway, I finished eating and came to Rome. After a while, there was a knock on the door of the room, and when I opened the door, Maria was standing in front of me. Maria said that Tabish, I have to study now. I will come to you after studying. On hearing this from Maria, my heart started beating very fast, and with great difficulty these words came out of my tongue. Yes, Maria. Then Maria went to her room, and I closed the door and fell on my bed. Finally that time came, and there was a knock on the door of my room. I got up and opened the door, and as expected Maria was standing in front. Maria smiled and said that Tabish, you have to stand at the door today. Bilal went inside. With great difficulty I smiled at Maria's words and moved to one side and gave Maria the way to come inside. Maria entered the room and went towards the bed and sat on the bed. I wanted to talk to Maria for a long time. But Maria did not talk to me for long and told me that Tabish, you study now and I am going to sleep. I quietly switched off the light, turned on the table lamp and opened the book, and Maria fell asleep in a short while. As soon as Maria fell asleep, I closed the book and turned towards Maria and started looking at her face. Maria was looking very beautiful, and I did not know for how long I kept looking at my love like this.